Hello, everybody. We're about to watch Sunburst play against Penguin. We're just setting up right now, so gonna be a little quiet in the beginning here. We got Orc versus Human. Farseer Headhunter. I'll answer you in a second here. Versus. Yeah, I don't like towers either. Standard. See what Eclipse Nova's up to. Maybe Eclipse Nova will join us. Cast. But I just messaged him. So I will talk as if I will start it off. Oh yes.
Hello.
He's here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hello?
Hi, what's up?
Alright, awesome. Alright. Let's do this. We got Eclipse Nova here. Do you know anything about these two players?
I'm on Penguin's team, and I've been witnessing a lot of his practice with basically everyone else on our team. He's around quite a lot, and he's almost willing to practice any matchup if you ask. So
So
he's highest MMR on our team, and he knows quite a lot about this game.
This is a high stakes match. You're gonna be biased towards Penguin then. Well, it looks like we have.
I'm also an Orc player, so
Perfect. So am I. Humans are disgusting. Oh, they changed.
I'm excited to see if this goes into late game though, because I have been benefiting quite a lot from the MK nerf. It's noticeable even at level 2 clap. It's somewhat livable.
I always thought Thunderclap was a travesty, as I invisible TC stomp your entire army. Oh,
Yeah, but to invis TC you have to buy the pot. To invis MK you just have to have a sorceress.
true. I think it looks like Penguin is up in this trade. I mean, we got the Footman just trying to pick off Headhunters, but
I mean, the fact that he lost the Headhunter, but he traded for half HP Archmage, and the Archmage just kind of sat there for a little bit of downtime is good for him.
A player's forces are under attack.
I will say he has said multiple times he is not a fan of this matchup.
Town is under siege.
yeah, I think it's can be very dependent on this opening harass and like how well you can manage your wolves.
I mean, these footy kills are massive. And peasant kills. He's killed, because it's during tech, he's killed, what, a footy and 2 peasants? Maybe 3?
Ooh, nice deny. I'd say this
I'm more-
is as going as well as it could for
Town is under
Penguin.
siege.
Yeah, no, this is going great for him. I'm excited to see if he's going to stay with the Farseer Headhunters, or if he's doing kind of what a lot of the top tier orcs are doing, like Hitman and everyone, with the 6 Headhunters into Grunt Shaman transition, just to dominate early game.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that they were doing, like, they just start getting grunts, and I was like, wait a second.
Basically the headhunters are there just to make sure that the archmage can't creep past level 2. Because if you and just kind of stay on the archmages, the humans
A player's
part of
forces
the
are
map,
under
so they
attack.
can't do anything.
So right now, because of all this harass, Sunburst has 24
Has
wood,
I was gonna say he has like no wood.
which makes this tech, you know, he got to his tier 2, which is good, and you're going to want to be laying down sanctums, which you can't.
You know, it was basically a choice between a sanctum or MK. Saving both these headhunters is also really good, and just continuing to pump damage on the footman.
All right. We got tier 2. Yeah, he's going to do,
A player's
looks like he's
forces
doing
are
just
under
that.
attack.
The grunt shaman transition.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have been doing.
Oh, I might have to work that
It's
in.
very effective. It's very effective. Because as you saw, you basically can just sit in the human's base for basically until they get tier 2.
Claws of the tank. Yeah, I always veto Runes of Ashara, so I actually know like nothing about this map. Maybe I should start
Oh,
playing.
I play this map way too much. But
It's good now,
I'm
they
one of the
changed it.
people that in my team chat everyone makes fun of because I have no maps downvoted on Worth Your Champions. I play all of
A
them.
player's forces are
Hold.
It helps me practice every map, every matchup. I lose a lot of it, but hey.
So we got a potential
Is this an expo attempt? I was gonna say, is this an expo attempt or is this just? I mean, he's running him back. It seems like it was just maybe to attempt help creep, but you can't do that when you're this low on lumber. You need to keep them.
A player's forces are under attack.
Also, creeping with the archmage feels bad. Getting the bestiary for raiders, smart. Grab one raider with ensnare to stop any and all blizzard ever.
Just constantly. I feel like he should have made a lumber mill a little
Yeah,
while
like
back.
A player's
his
forces
lumber
are under
is.
attack.
Got a peasant AFK. Poor guy.
Devotion aura on the TC too, which feels awesome when you see that.
Yeah, that's really good. And then I think ooh, we left the pendant.
No, don't leave dependent. That's like one of the best items.
I think in this matchup, it's par for course to get the TC out, creep for an expansion. Not even worry about tier 3 for a little bit.
Getting lightning shield training for shaman it's about to finish, which is also really good.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I mean, the first fight, we're probably going to have Mountain King, ooh, maybe level 3, actually. So it might
Chose
be-
to get a breaker first instead of a priest. Interesting. He's now getting his first priest, but I would have gotten the priest first just because so many things are damaged. Yeah, you do have MK3.
So it will be a relatively even fight once they clash, but he got breakers and sorks out a little bit late because of that lumber.
Orc is up by 9 food right now. And
A
looking
player's
for a
forces
fight.
are under attack.
That's an aggressive speed
scrolls
scroll.
off. Purge is going down.
How do you feel about the new the speed scroll nerf?
I think I read it's not. Well, it just depends if you're playing Farseer or Blade Master. With the change
I was gonna
in
say because it hasn't really affected me much, but that's just because the new TP sell rate. It's like same thing.
TC gonna embalm. Gonna try to bait out
So-
the stun maybe.
I was gonna say surrounding a Lightning Shield stomping TC is a bold move.
Yeah. The Death Wish. I think the speed scroll was probably like 20 gold increase is not too bad because where it really matters is with the Blade Master, obviously, and then the TP cell back increased.
I mean, the fact that the orc has kept the human basically in his base means that his expo is going to get up almost uncontested. This militia might scout it like last second.
Yeah, once the expo's up, it's hard to take down.
A player's forces are under attack.
You see that?
Getting a
He's gonna
first
crit
Kodo out to
this.
start eating breakers. Yeah, no, you see that expo and you're pretty sad as the human player. Ring of Regen. It's money, I guess. I don't know how big of a fan I am of the Ring of Regen. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like it's good on Death Knight or something, but I think it is a bad item objectively, because health regen is like really negligible most of the time.
Yeah. Getting control magic and sorceress adept training. Cancelled sorceress adept training, and then okay.
Okay, no TP, so this is gonna be interesting.
Still making footmen.
The town is under siege.
Demon's gonna TP back.
That's just good value for the orc. Lost nothing other than maybe feeding
Player's
one
forces are
wolf
under attack.
and traded for a TP. That's great.
Full mana, Mount King. Tier 3 not started yet. For Penguin.
He just seems to be pumping into his
Still no TP.
army.
Oh, they
He's
got
at
a TP.
61 food.
So he's gonna try to pressure that expo. We're just gonna do the same thing.
Honestly, if I'm the orc player here and I see him hitting my expo, I almost just
A player's forces
I
are
would
under
start hitting the
attack.
keep and just like, okay, if you want to kill my expo, I'm just gonna main you.
Oh, he's gonna TP.
Is he gonna
I
get
think
this
that's good.
arcane? Oh, that arcane is left at 13.
Big clap. Got a
Yeah.
mana pot. We're gonna see many more big claps.
Oh yeah, no, claps aren't gonna slow down for a long time.
DC struggling. Oh, there we go. Big.
TC
big stomp.
stomps literally everything.
Lightning Shield's gonna tear through the casters. That Mountain King's still making all the difference.
That's Farseer dead. I mean, Orc is still up 10 supply because the human opted to click the Farseer. And through all of this, the Orc expansion is still there, so that losing that fight, didn't even lose the fight technically. That fight didn't hurt him that much.
Yeah, I don't think it's a super big deal to lose the Farseer. Like, it sucks, but it's a
Pretty common. The Farseer just kind of explodes.
yeah. You just make wolves and auto attack.
If you can get one or two chain lightnings off before the MK just decides that it's your time to go, then you're pretty happy.
So as long as he heals up, and I think he's probably gonna need
Human's
a
just
second
sprinting
scroll.
back across. But the thing is even if he does sprint back across, oh, there is no TP on the orc side though, and he's walking away.
Yeah, it's probably a dead expansion.
That at least, yeah,
The
that's.
town is under siege.
Ooh, he didn't start the creep. No, I think it's still dead though. And then again, breakers do like no damage to buildings. Human is supply stuck. Feels bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, it's
Level
even
4
even in
TC.
food right now.
Invis TC immediately, or Invis MK.
Okay, stomp.
It's a decent stomp. All the shaman are low, which feels. Oh, that's gonna be a big clap. Yeah.
Yeah, you hate to see it. I wonder if the Archmage should have switched to Blizzard by now. Is that common?
That's what. Yes, it is. But with being so far behind in supply and everything, I think he's just been focusing more on pumping units out.
So many of the Orc units are at like 1 HP.
Yeah, this is.
Farseer's
Oh,
back.
Farseer's back.
Gonna hand off a
Chain.
health pot.
Maybe. Invul, nice. Chain lightning right now would be beautiful on all these low health casters.
Gonna have to do it. Alright, suddenly it's looking pretty decent. Hang on.
Yeah, the human's looking pretty happy right now. Oh, Farseer implodes again.
So that means the expansion is down. Level
Yeah,
5
the
Mount
expansion's
King is
down.
going to be hard to beat, even if he rebuilds everything.
Town is under siege.
Only thing that's going good for Penguin right now is the fact that the human did an expo behind this.
And he only has 2 breakers. L3.
Yeah. Is he gonna try to creep the gold mine and try to snag TC5 real quick? I mean, he has like no army.
He knows about it because the breaker's still in there.
I was gonna say, yeah, the human sees this.
Yeah, this is like an awkward position because what do you like build? You build grunts. Like you rebuild grunts and then they just get slowed. Like you need like a ton of speed scrolls to outcompete
Slow
the
is brutal
slow.
here.
Yeah.
One thing I've been seeing people do is high level orcs do is when they get this many sorceresses, like 4 or 5 sorceresses, and you end up starting to make your transition to tier 3, you with the Torn Totem, you get Dispel on the walkers just because it's a
Yeah.
lot easier to dispel the slow. The orc just can't engage.
It's like even supply-ish, but I think the Mountain King here is a little scarier. Gonna play Ring
This
Around the
Kodo
Rosie.
could literally pop out and eat something and run away. Oh, he's gonna try. Oh, that's an awkward Farseer spawn. I think it may just get blown up again.
Alright, let's see what happens with this Thunderclap.
TC positioning is depressing.
It's not
But he's
looking
just
great.
slowed consistently.
Okay, okay. I mean,
I was gonna say, why are so many of the humans' units dying in this fight? What? That's a dead Farseer again.
hey, he's had that health pot. But Bolt's just too strong.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, I think that's GG. I don't know if he can
Yeah,
bring it back
it's gonna
from
be
here.
really hard for the. I mean, if the human decides to keep fighting in the burrows, but he seems to have wisened up and decided to not do that.
Pretty excited. I think it was smart for Sunburst to
Player's
just
forces are under attack.
constantly push that expo. Like, I feel like it caught him off guard a little bit.
Yeah, you had the TC on the other side. I think it's just also ridiculous. MK can just win a fight single-handedly. Sometimes it feels like. And the fact humans now expoing behind this, which is really bad.
Yeah, I think maybe if he went for a
Yeah.
what's it called, Torrent Totem instead of a Bestiary, maybe that would have had a little more impact with just even Spirit Link and Dispel. I guess Spirit Link will get stolen.
Yeah. Penguin selects Northern Isles next. It's another very that's another item dependent map where if like you get a big mana pot from your consumable camp, you're in such a good position.
Yeah. I feel like Northern Isles is pretty similar to Ruins of Ashara, like in layout, but I also don't play Ruins of Ashara. Like you got that close natural.
Yeah, they're both pretty like yeah. I think the one big difference with Runes of Ashara is that like as you said, people veto it, people just like to avoid it as much as possible, so it's not understood to quite the level others are.
Yeah, we'll see if Penguin switches up his game plan. I mean, he had such a strong lead. I think he played pretty well, but something in that mid game didn't take the right fights. Perhaps bad splits or something.
Yeah. I mean that's like if you just give MK like an inch, he'll just keep going and just it feels horrible.
I'm gonna bet that we see a pretty similar setup.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna see headhunters again just because it seems like it's an effective way to bridge to the mid game. It's just like once you can get to the mid game, what do you do?
I don't know. I feel like Orc is pretty strong in this map versus human though. It's just a matter like I think it's pretty easy to stop them from creeping the natural. I at least
And
feel strong
if
on the
the
map.
human gives you enough downtime, you can creep the goblin shop with TC and like 5 headhunters.
Yeah, exactly. Like these camps
So like if
are
they give you downtime, it's just your TC can reach level 3 so quickly.
yeah. Pretty standard stuff.
I'm
And it,
excited to see what if Sunburst tries to mix up his play and maybe tries to mix in rifles, which is another thing I've been seeing a lot of.
Okay, he is gonna go for an early arcane. I actually missed the opening. I don't know if he went for early tower last time.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think that Penguin will know that he's going for the consumable camp. That's almost a given, I feel like. No, Penguin's not scouting it. So that's... Creep's not done the best though. Elemental's already dead, and now they're beating another Potion of Greater Mana for the human right there. That's so many MK claps.
Yeah, that's a pretty good.
Player's forces are under attack.
It's not great
One
that
peasant though, and this Farseer can kill this peasant too. So that's two peasants dead. Even though one was denied, it still hurts. Got headhunters rallying across the map. Tech started. So human is happy about this so far, but it could have gone better.
Yeah, I mean losing two peasants, it's rough, but he totally snuck in like the better creep.
Well, and the fact that he got the big mana, like losing two peasants for a pot of big mana, you're happy with that any day.
Ooh, donating
Forces
footman,
are under attack.
not quite.
Good blocks here. I think that with that, the footman may actually just be able to run away.
Doesn't even know he's creeping. I don't think he saw it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Orc tech is like a good 20 to 30 seconds ahead of the humans though, which is nice. Didn't disrupt lumber as much this game though, which feels a little bad. The arcanes aren't going to be delayed like at all. Although here comes the really brutal
Player's
Farseer
forces are
headhunter
under
push.
attack.
Ooh, militia are in. That's gonna be a footman down.
As I like to call them, pocket footmen, because they do the same amount of damage and they just have better armor.
Huh, true. I didn't realize
ridiculous.
that. They do have better armor.
They have
Less health,
4
though.
armor compared to 2, and they do the same amount of damage.
It's like ghouls versus the skeletons. The summoned skeletons are stronger ghouls.
Yeah, can be brutal. Feeding elementals like this though feels bad. Like you've almost given Farseer 2, and the Farseer has yet to creep anything.
Low Archmage out of position. That just lets him take the shop.
Killing the shop here is nice.
A player's
TC's already
forces are under
started for the
attack.
Orc. Tech hasn't even finished for the human.
Yeah, he's going for the
There's
grunt
level 2
shaman again.
Farseer.
Now he has chain
That
lightning
could be
pressure.
I was gonna say, you could just click the Archmage there. With Chain Lightning. Potion of Healing still forcing out gold. TC is about half a bar ahead of MK, which is awesome.
What would win, one defend footy or
Player's
100
forces are under
archers?
attack.
Oh, this
is so
Archmage
risky.
is playing a
Fuck.
dangerous game with Chain Lightning. Yeah. If this TC rallies in, this is just really not good for the human. His TCs bring heal solves and speed scrolls and on the other hand, the MK's out, which means that Farseer can just again just implode.
So let's see what item he gets from this warlord. Can either be really good or really bad.
There's also just a potion of mana in the marketplace that if you want to spend 1,000,000. Oh, Mana Stone. Also quite good. Is this an expo attempt, or is he just I think he's just calling the militia because he has like no units. Meanwhile, Penguin is looking to expo again.
Snowball's not bad because you can see whether or not he's expoed immediately. You can sell it.
I also, in this matchup, I also tend to like it because I'll just scan my army whenever I see the human near me, just to make sure there's no Invis NK like on top of me. Now the militia are running back. Okay, so
Very similar to last game.
yes,
Let's see.
very. Only difference is that the human casters are out quite a lot quicker. But he is gifting, the human is gifting the orc just both mid camps, which doesn't feel great.
Yeah, these mid camps are like they're great XP, but the items are sick. I mean, sometimes they're bad. We'll see what we get at from this overseer.
There's multiple things here where you're just bone chimes. Like you're so happy with that for your grunts and your TC.
Yeah, like the other one can drop Ank, I think. It's pretty wild.
Thing is though, the human just scouted this expo at about 30-40%, so he can just go over and pick a fight. Oh, every bolt is a dead unit if he starts bolting things.
A player's forces are
So
under
if you're the
attack.
orc player, you're like praying that you can also get a potion of big mana here.
Potion of greater healing. I feel like that's not bad.
That's also good. No, that's probably that or the Invul are what you want there. Pendant of energy for MK. Oof.
Todd would be Craig as a name.
Yeah, he'd be
Finally,
very
some
happy
good
with
items.
that. You have TC3 before MK3, which means that if the human just tries to run over here to the expansion, he's at a just straight disadvantage.
A player's
It's
forces
going
are under
level
attack.
2 wolves. I don't know how good that is.
I in these cases I usually I like to prefer level 2 chain lightning just to put more pressure on the back line, because basically a level 2 stomp, level 2 chain lightning almost kills them.
Yeah. They have to spell and stuff.
Yeah.
And if it's
They
like,
also can just steal your wolves, which is even more obnoxious.
yeah.
Replenishment potion, claws of attack from this camp. Not great, not bad though. Expansion is up as the human's about to siege it. That's brutal. Well, the orc is right here. Wyvern, because
A
I
town
like
is
that
under siege.
addition. Adds a wyvern, which is just harder.
A
There's
player's
your
forces are
There's
under
your
attack.
blizzard. Level 2 blizzard, just putting in work.
Yeah, I think he would have gotten it earlier last game if he had money. I think you're right. This time he makes the burrow. Alright, let's see how this starts.
Oh, this MK clap's gonna be brutal if he oh, that's running in headhunters that aggressively is
The TC got stuck on
worrisome.
some units. Big stomp
Yeah.
though.
Clap blizzard is so strong. Although this MK has no protectives. No invul, no health potions. So
He
just, like
focused that
focus
right
the
now.
MK here and kill it.
Oh, that.
He invised it. That was smart. Human is counter expoing behind this. Does the orc still have crystal ball? He does not, so he cannot scout this.
Not. Oh, there he is.
2 wyverns. Wyverns are expensive. I don't know how many you want to get here, because
I
human
don't
is
know
now
how
building a
many you want to
blacksmith.
get in tier 2 without that poison.
True.
Okay, this could be the
This could
greedy
be
play.
bad if, yeah, I was gonna say if the orc goes for this camp and the human just runs over here, grabs a TP, and then runs over and hits the expo again, the orc's gonna get caught like in the middle of a creep, which is bad, sad, bad.
A lot of time sitting around.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for money. What do we get? Hood of Cunning. What does that one do again? Agi Int. I mean, not great. Oh, that's... Okay, no, never mind. The human's creeping mid-camp. I was gonna say that Kodo could get caught. That Kodo might still get caught with the MK running over.
Ninja dwarf.
That kills. Yeah, but the worrisome thing is here is that he's by himself. Yeah, like at that point, just surround it. You're gonna get clapped to death, but
That was very ballsy by
can you?
him.
I was gonna say if he
I
could
don't think that
purge it
was
from
worth it
there though.
for a couple peasants.
No, because the orc has had the expo up. He can just rebuild. Doesn't bother him much. And it's gonna be TC4 with an MK at like 3.5. Third Wyvern rallying in.
Tier 2 tech. Tier 3 tech is up.
No rifles, and you have 3 Wyvern. Your casters are just kind of gonna disappear. You also have great hero pressure. This TC's got to do something.
DC's just tanking it like a man.
Then oh, that's a dead MK.
That's probably gonna cost him his expansion. He might be able to.
And many units.
Yeah.
Like he's just bleeding out units. 20 food advantage for the orc. Yep, and then the purges for chase down are just ridiculous. They're so strong. And with wyverns, this tower just kind of disappears. Do we have pillage on the orc side? No, we don't. Sad. Orc got supply stuck, so he has 1,000 gold banked. I'd go buy like double heal scroll.
Tier 3 is done. It's probably gonna queue up some. Guess Bloodlust wouldn't be very good here, but sometimes you can just.
No, I'm wondering. I'm wondering if you grab now that you know that Blizzard is a thing. Do you? Because this is what I do, but not a lot of other people do it. I always, as soon as I see Blizzard, if I'm tier 3, I grab Shadowhunter, just a hex Blizzard.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because if you can get Shadow like level 3, having Hex 1 and Heal 2 just lets your TC live
We
even
bought an
longer.
Ankh, dude.
That's an investment. That's
Yeah.
expensive as hell. Only bought 1 heal scroll from the shop. There's still one there, and he has like 700 gold still, so that's interesting.
A player's forces are under
2 1
attack.
upgrades.
Gonna get both of the good items.
2 1 upgrades for the orc, 0 0 upgrades for the human. That was smart. He was gonna go creep the red, saw the human, stole the wolves, and immediately started heading back towards his base. Oh, no, he's second guessing himself. We have a TP? We do. Worst case, I guess you TP onto this. Yeah.
A good fight.
Aggressive TP too. Yeah, the human just literally can't take this fight. Kodo War Drum's aura is gonna also be lovely here. Human sees that expo is, or the red camp is creeped and is pretty sad. TC is closer to level 5 than MK is to level 4. That's an interesting thing to point out.
Yeah, he got a lot of creeps. And he got a lot of kills in that
Oh,
last
we're
fight.
sieging this expo again, though. That's a lot of dead peons.
Finally see some rifles. He's just going to opt to TP in, maybe aggressively. And we
Oh,
got
that's... Jeez.
the free clap. TC's just standing
Your
still.
TC is... Yeah, just kind of chilling. Oh, this TC stomps those gonna... Oh, here's all the militia pull, too.
That was a bit of a rough start for Penguin, but...
Yeah. I mean,
Still
but he
should
has
be ahead.
800 gold. If he just starts rallying in units...
That Mountain King's dead again, but he got a lot of units on the way out. Oh,
he invised.
not quite dead.
But the thing is like, even...
He doesn't see the fucking
that TC's
angle.
not dead. TC is Ankh, Potion of Greater Healing, and Potion of Invuln. Like, that TC just is gonna be here for a long time.
Good micro on the Wyverns, I guess. I mean, he's now just losing one.
That's a dead MK. Yeah, that was played really well by Penguin.
Alright, the tiebreaker. Yeah, I think he should have bought I think he should have bought those healing scrolls. I feel like healing scrolls, I watch the pros, they buy healing scrolls to deny other people getting them.
Well, that and a healing scroll negates a level 2 clap. Just
True.
flat out, like... And that's super powerful in the sustained fights that the human loves to take, because they just always have more mana and more... everything, it feels like at times. So if you can just negate a couple claps, you're in such a good position.
I love a good tiebreaker. It's tense. Stakes are high.
Yeah, true. Actually, now I'm curious. What's the score this week for our... between these two teams? Because if it's super close... Alright, so right now it is 4-2 for... Yeah, it's 4-2, and so if Penguin wins here, it will go 6-3, and they will be up to a nice lead. Or I think it gets almost tied at 5-4.
You're playing against air? Have you been training?
Yes. I have a way to beat any and all night elves at my MMR within the first like 10 minutes.
That's a neat trick. You should teach me that.
It's Farseer Naga tier 2 push. They
I've
can't
seen
do
that.
anything.
That's terrible.
If it's
So
Demon
strong.
Demon Hunter just can't do anything. Like, you just cold arrow the Demon Hunter, he runs in to try to mana burn, and he's dead. And by the time I push, I have about 7 Headhunters, and it's just so much damage.
Alright, I think I'm going to be right back. I'll let you introduce it. Tidehunters? Maybe? Maybe we'll see something
Ooh, yeah, it is
abnormal.
Tidehunters. God, a lot of add 2. So we have Penguin in the top left and Sunburst bottom right. I'm wondering if we're gonna see Headhunter transition again. Seems to be the go-to. These aggressive burrow placements make me worried. I just can never bring myself to do them. I'm intrigued by what this build is. There's no... Interesting. Okay. Slightly delayed war mill. Human looks to just be going standard. B barracks. One thing I will highlight is that Penguin has yet to scout the human with a peon early game, just to make sure it's nothing like cheesy like a fast expansion or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I always I don't know. I guess.
Like I always send my altar peon because even if they go to creep like this orange camp to the right of the human's main, you can get there in time. And one of the have you played this map
Oh
much?
yeah, I like this map. I don't. I
Yeah.
feel like I play
So
Blade Master
the
on it usually though.
the AOE creep at the orange camp can ruin a human's day.
Yeah, true.
The like sea giant that spins or whatever.
Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing. I
Yeah.
usually, when I lose, I like to switch things up and play mind games.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, this sea giant with its just like it's gonna jumping AOE in a second. It may just die before them. Ah, it didn't do its
It's
AOE.
not a very scary sea giant this time around.
No, I've had it do so much damage to the like Grunt and Blade Master when I've tried to creep that just because the AOE is brutal.
See how many
Player's
wolves he'll
forces are
donate.
under attack.
We have so tech started literally same time for both players. So the thing for the orc now is you see this tech started. Kill as many peasants as you can.
Yeah, I think since he went for like a safer camp than I guess other maps, or at least the second map. I've heard it's better to go the arcane tower after you tech if you can manage it.
Yeah, if you don't think that your opponent's just gonna run like straight across the map, I think it's okay. But the fact that Penguin just has been here from the start of the game means that you need the arcane to kill wolves. The arcane's still only like 75% done, so
He's gonna try to pick off some footmen.
he's gonna get him too, if he or at least make human invest a heal scroll, which is always. Oh, pulling militia to go creep a camp.
A player's
Only
forces
seeing
are
like
under attack.
4 headhunters so far. I'm wondering if we're gonna a few less. There's the arcane up, arcane vault also going up. Oh, is that a dead footy? Nope. Footy gets to live.
Yeah, he hasn't picked off anything this time. He got 0 XP.
Yeah. These headhunters these headhunters can just put damage out when you least expect it. Archmage doing the smart thing and just clicking the Farseer.
Yeah.
And is in no danger because the Farseer has like no mana, so Farseer can't just click him.
Defenders
Human?
being researched.
Yeah, human's not doing that great on wood. He'll be able to get 1 arcane up with MK. He won't be able to double arcane immediately. I guess I never realized the lumber problems that humans can go through at times.
Yeah, I can see how going headhunters first, even if you transition to grunts, is better because you can just like do this mid camp if you lose. You can't do that with a grunt or two.
Well, that and like I know one thing that I used to struggle with before I did this headhunter thing is if you left the Archmage alone for even like 20 seconds, it felt like he could get 3 and then he could just go punish burrows. So if
True.
you're sitting in his base the entire early game with headhunters, he can't creep, he can't pressure burrows, so you're just in a better spot.
All right, tier 2
A player's
well
forces are under
underway.
attack.
Double Sanctum.
TC's out. Bestiary Spirit Lodge. This is a 5 militia pull, so this may be an expansion attempt. But although every time I've said that so far, it's not. So
A player's forces are under attack.
I wonder if he'll scout this far expansion. I feel like people usually do this expansion, so they scout this and then scout this far after. That means he might be able to sneak it in. Oh no, he's not expanding.
For some reason he'll pull the militia, but he doesn't like
Player's
to
forces are under
go
attack.
the first expo. He likes to do it as a counter, apparently. Big healing on the MK. Orcs creeping a red because orc things. I say that making fun of orc because even though I'm an orc player.
That's a pretty good camp to get.
The red camp? Yeah, because
for
it also
free.
opens up the marketplace,
Yeah.
which
I mean,
in this game didn't pay off, but it can pay off in games so
Forces
often.
are under attack.
so far Penguin has snatched many of the, or I guess most of the important, like, contested creep camps.
Yeah.
He's left his own
MK
naturals.
might beat him to 3 though. Belt of Giant Strength on the MK feels great. Orc is expoing. Although I feel like at this point, if you're Sunburst, you're just like you're expecting an expo. Like this won't surprise you.
Maybe we'll
Creeping
get a
with
Shredder.
Farseer right here slows down the TC, which
Yeah,
Now
usually
players' forces are
I
under attack.
is not preferable.
try to harass with the Farseer the best I can. Just get that TC to level 5.
I just use the Farseer as an item fairy. Because I just don't have the control that I'm afraid that if I run Farseer across, it'll get bolted and killed.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, that's still
Yeah,
a
Expo
plus
canceled.
for Penguin, I'd say. Got a good...
Penguin's happy right now. He's 3-3. He sees that the MK is still only 2. He has good survivability on the TC.
This is a fight.
Sorceress is just kind of feeding itself. Oh, he's trying to kill the turtles to get MK3. I don't even think these turtles give MK3.
Oof.
That's a good stomp.
Yeah,
Chain lightning
that's
here,
rough.
yeah.
Oof.
Eats a breaker. This could just end right here. This is such a good early advantage.
Yeah, I mean, he decimated his army.
Yeah, that's
Players' forces are under attack.
if I was Penguin, I mean, again, you're sitting at 700 gold or whatever. I'd go Expo behind this because you just killed so much.
Still making footman. 2 scrolls of healing.
Yeah, that's something that Sunburst has been doing that I've not completely understood. Is he'll just keep pumping footmen.
Guess it could be a little better if he was going, like, only headhunters.
A player's forces
Human
are
is
under
trying to
attack.
take the red camp. Meanwhile, though, TC's gonna get so closer to 4. You have Farseer 4, so that's Chain Lightning 2 now. TC is 75% of the way to 3. MK just hit 3.
Looks like Penguin is looking to break to
He's just
60 soon.
Yeah, he's a strict. Yeah, he has the expo. He's just banking until he can full
Player's
break.
forces are under siege.
Sending the wolves in. TC first.
Oh.
The slow is so brutal. Decides to not bolt the TC and instead goes for an aggressive clap. Has one shaman. Oh no, he does have 2, but he's just not purging. Got it.
Oh. Definitely gonna need to see an invuln.
We need to see some. We need to see this TC's heal scroll.
And it's good good kiting by Sunburst.
Yeah, that was a brutal fight. I think one of the issues is I think that Penguin was trying to like click heroes specifically, and so his army was just kind of walking through all of the humans'
A player's forces
stuff,
are
so it was
under
just
attack.
getting damage for free, basically. TC is literally a kill away from 4.
See where it goes from here.
By the way, did you get affected by the Twitch purge?
A player's forces
What's the
are under
Twitch
attack.
purge?
About a week and a half ago, they banned I think they said a total of like 5 million bots.
Oh, is that why? I remember somebody wrote
And
like,
so like XQC
yeah,
lost like 3
XQC
million
lost a million viewers.
followers.
Yeah, yeah. That's literally what I was about to say.
Yeah, he lost like millions of followers, and other streamers have lost a bunch.
I didn't lose any actually.
I
Didn't
know
lose
that
any
like
fake
Twitch,
followers.
Player's forces are under attack.
I've been having an issue with Twitch where like Baron, who's my coach in GNL, I've had to refollow him twice because they'll just like unfollow me.
It's weird. Oh, this is bad. Low MK. I mean low TC. Got shop control.
Yeah, but speed scroll.
I think he needs 2 speed scrolls for this next fight.
Orc human's gonna go siege the Orc expansion. Orc expects it. Good. Do we have Adept? So we do have Invis. Isn't
Player's
yeah, because
forces are under attack.
Oh, these
Polymorph is
codes
master.
got out.
I mean, it is the human is in, or the Orc is in such good position if both of these Kodos can eat and get away.
Okay, good clap.
Move your TC into clap
Healing
or
ward's
to
gonna
stomp,
be a
please.
problem. He's saw it.
No, it's gone. And that's all of the healing wards too, which is really nice. Both Kodos have eaten. One Kodo's gonna die though. These shamans are just refusing to purge.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first thing you gotta do is just see one of them and
Like
come
they're
out and
the
purge.
shamans are on strike for some reason.
Ooh, the militia.
Cause yeah, no, water elementals do way too much damage.
Grunts are gonna get beaten to death by peasants.
Yeah, but the Orc is still holding cause power of Expo.
He is a mana pot. It's gonna be a big stomp.
Yeah, but he's also just in danger. Like he has to run away.
A player's forces are under attack.
These are the kind of fights where Devotion Aura has just been like slowly carrying. Just Easy's going back to heal. Not enough spellbreakers to push through.
You have literally one spellbreaker on this push. That's like not enough. Wyvern transition again. Love it. Human pulled all of his wood peasants, so has 0 wood income right now. I think that was like a point for the human where the human needed to win that fight. If he was pulling all of his militia, and the fact that he just flat out lost the fight is an issue.
Yeah, and I think like Farseer level 5 is
'Cause-
actually a pretty big power spike.
Oh, Wolves 3 are busted.
Yeah.
They do so much damage.
I would say you probably needed to
Literally a
kill all those
blade master.
headhunters, and then it might have been okay.
Orc is up by like 14 food. Thing is though, we can't be like too TC's about to be level 5 too. Literally 8 XP away. Can't be
Yeah.
too cocky about the Orc having XO up and being ahead, because he was like that game. He just got steamrolled in the last fight.
I think the hero levels are gonna be like
No
more
idea where
significant.
the.
Oh, his.
Oh god,
GG.
that is brutal.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's casters for free. Oh god, that might just be game there. 5 casters for free.
Well, it was a close game. I'm gonna have to see some MK magic. I'm gonna have to thunderclap the whole army 4 times in a row.
Like if you're the Orc, you see those casters just sitting there, and you're like, oh, it's Christmas. Orc up now by 25 food. Oh my god. I think it's almost reaching a point where it's not possible for the human to win anymore. I wonder if Penguin will tech tier 3 now that he's maxed out to his 72 food that he went to before. You have wolves in the main, level 3 wolves who can just eat peasants for breakfast.
Today I learned never tech tier 3 versus human. Kappa.
I think that GG was one, he's a little bit annoyed because he lost. Like his casters were just kind of sitting there. And 2, that like the level 3 wolves are just so punishing.
Yeah, those are some
That
close
game,
games
I can
though.
definitely say, that game would have been even closer if, like that last game would have been even closer if the casters just didn't get given for free. Like losing 2 Sorks and 3 Priests for nothing is something you love.
I feel like Sunburst should have built a lumber mill at some point. He's like always lumber starved. Maybe that's fine, but
I come to cleanse this land. I smell magic in the air.
The flows of magic are whimsical. Ready for action. The flows of magic are whimsical today.
I come to cleanse this land. Magic
Yeah,
in the air.
those were good games.
I smell magic in the air.
Our forces are under attack.
And then of course we have the rest of the game. Ooh, are you gonna be up later to cast the Bidu game?
I smell magic in the air.
absolutely. We should try to cast. You wanna run it back? Who's Bidu playing against?
Pie Commando.
Oh, that's gonna be epic, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited for it because me and Pi hang out every night in voice. And
Yeah,
so
Pi's
when
a
he
good
said
guy.
that, oh, he's great. And so when he said that he loves, like he practices a bunch. And so when he saw he was playing Bidu, he was excited.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good. I hope Pi Commando wins.
So do I.
I think Bidoo's
But-
on my team. I'm reading like Commando.
Yes, Bidoo is on your team. But no, it's just gonna be interesting to see because I mean you're just gonna have, I guess, and Pie's been jumping up, and Pie's like 1550 now.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Dude, I always thought he was like way better than like his MMR or whatever that means. But
Oh, for sure. I when I match him on ladder, I think our orc mirrors because he's me and him have an agreement that if we ever match on ladder, we both play Blade Master Standard.
it's good. It's a good agreement.
And those are the most stressful and most fun games I ever play.
You
They're
rarely
like
see those
40-minute
these days.
Blade Master games.
So everyone goes Farseer
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's like 40-minute Blade Master games, and they're so fun. No, that's gonna be an exciting game. It's tonight, 11 Eastern, and so that's gonna be an exciting game to watch.
All right. Hell yeah. All right, dude. Thanks for joining me. I might play some ladder now. I got all inspired.
Oh, good luck.
Time to get
Kick ass.
killed by cancer. All right. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya.
All right. That was awesome. Everyone, Eclipse Nova. Everyone. GNL.